my name's Haley Smith, and today I'm here with the West Oaks men's basketball head coach, David Anderson. How are you today?
Doing good, hope you are.
Good. So I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
So, what are you most excited about for this basketball season?
I've been at North Oaks for 25 years, and I'm in a new environment, so that's brought a lot of energy. First time in 25 years I hadn't coached football,
Mhm.
so I've got to kind of concentrate with on my basketball kids coming into the season, and I get to be around my two sons, so I'm excited about that.
That's awesome. It's different from the football atmosphere for sure. What are your expectations for this season and this year's team?
Right now, we're working hard. Getting after it on defense. I think if we continue and improve each and every game, uh, we may have a say so in a conference championship, and we may make a good run in the playoffs. And, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And then how do you think it will be playing in a new conference this year?
Uh, this conference, a lot of the guys have played against each other in middle school, so there's natural rivalry. Uh, I think the gates will be huge,
Mhm.
and there'll be a lot of competitive games in this new league.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Describe your typical pregame, halftime, and postgame locker room routine and explain the thinking behind those.
Pre-game, I like to get the guys in and do like a light shoot around and maybe a walkthrough of the other team's plays and out of bounds plays, what we've been scouting. And halftime, we'll come in, we'll talk about what was done well, what we haven't done well, maybe make some adjustments, go out and post game. If we win, we'll celebrate. And if we lose, we'll talk about what we need to improve on and get ready for the next practice.
Yeah, awesome. After all those years of coaching, in what ways, for better or worse, has it affected your life?
Better, I think it helps keep the young and energetic. You know, one of the negative things is that being a coach, you are away from home a whole lot. So missing that family time.
Mhm. What do you believe is the most important quality for an athlete to have, and why is that?
A lot of athletes with great attitude. Uh, somebody that you can coach or correct or get on to, and they don't hang their head, pout, or roll their eyes. You want kids that want to be coached and want to get better.
Yeah. What message have you been trying to share with your team going into this new season?
Play hard, play smart, and play together.
Nice. So now I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
What's your favorite song?
I have a favorite song, but I'm like an 80s, 90s rock guy.
That's nice.
Metallica, AC/DC, Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses.
Are those good like hype songs before a game, you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
We were soldiers.
Oh, that's a good one. If you could eat only one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Steak and potato guy.
And if you could travel back in time, where and when would you go?
I'd like to be sitting in the Superdome in New Orleans when Dean Smith won his first national championship. Michael Jordan hit the big shot. I'm a huge Tar Heel fan.
I knew it was something to be basketball related.
Yeah.
This is Coach David Anderson. I'm Haley Smith. This is Cat Chat.
I'm Logan Honaker, and I'm here with junior swimmer Alyssa Thomas. I'm going to ask you some questions today. When did you decide to swim for the school team, and why?
I started swimming my freshman year, and it was actually my dad that made me swim. So Westbrook was trying to recruit people for the team because it was like a really small team at that time. And she told him that like I should try it out, and I did, and I ended up really liking it.
Did your dad swim in high school?
No, he didn't.
What are the most challenging moments during swim practices or meets, and how did you overcome them?
I think the most challenging part is having the mentality of I can't do this today. Like you go to practice and some people tell you you've just swum a 500 in the next meet, and you're like I can't do that. Like, but once you start thinking about that's just 5 100s, then you have to start thinking like, oh, I can do that. That's just a warm up, and it won't be terrible. So it's really just trying to overcome that mentality of I don't want to do this today, but I know that I have to for my team.
How do you what advice would you give to a student who wants to swim but is afraid they won't be good at it?
Something that I usually tell the new freshmen on the team is that like no matter what you do wrong, I've probably done it 10 times worse. my freshman year, I could not dive. And the coaches often tell the little swimmers, they're like, yeah, when Alyssa was a freshman, she could not dive at all. But then they watch my dive and they see how much I've improved over the last 3 years. So I would say you just have to give it time, and they're going to push you and they're going to teach you from doggy paddling how to swim. And eventually you're going to go up and be like me. I'm not Michael Phelps, but I think they've done a pretty good job with me.
How do you mentally prepare for a big swim or tough competition?
A lot of the girls on the team, or like everyone on the team, likes to listen to music. I prefer just sitting and just mentally thinking about what I'm about to do. Me and some of the other girls also like to pray before me because Jesus is a big part of it, and that's just what keeps us going.
What are the 3 points in an average day that you look forward to the most?
I really like zero period. That's like my first favorite part of the day because I get to like catch up with my friends and see them since I'm not at school a lot. And my second favorite part of the day is second and third period because I can go home, sit on the second and third period. I usually go to the Y and then I go home and I eat food and I go to sleep, and it's pretty great. And then my last favorite part of the day is after swim practice because I really love getting to know all the girls on the team and talking in the locker room and just hanging out. We just have a good time, and I sit at the Y sometimes even when I could go home and I just chat with them while they get picked up. It was really great. I just love getting to know them.
What are your plans after high school?
I don't really know what I want to do yet, but I'm going to go to a 4-year university. I know that for sure. I just don't know where I want to get into. And I really want to travel and just have a good time with my friends.
What is a core memory about your time here at West Oaks that you will remember for the rest of your life?
I've really enjoyed youth government. I think that has been a really fun opportunity that I've gotten to have in high school. Last year, specifically, the conference was really fun. Me and my roommate, it was Kate Southern, who will still be my roommate because she's the best. And my favorite time was waking up at 6 a.m. and going to Starbucks with her. And yeah, youth government's pretty great. That's like my favorite thing.
What is your favorite activity to do with your family and why?
I really like traveling with my family. I mean, there's a lot of us. I have 3 siblings, but it's chaotic, but it's fun. Like I like to be with them. And this last summer we traveled to Maryland, which was really cool. We saw the Naval Academy, and I really enjoyed doing that.
Who is the most motivating person in your life, and how do they motivate you?
I'd say both my parents are the most motivating people in my life. My dad is a football coach at Chestnut Grove. So like he coaches me in sports and encourages me. Like yesterday for me, he encouraged me to go faster in my 500. While my mom, she's more like life advice and encouraging. Like she motivates me to make good choices and gives me advice on what's happening in like school and stuff like that. That's more stuff for strong suit. But I really appreciate both of their expertise.
How do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as a light in people's lives. Like I want people to think back on all the interactions they had with me and knew that I cared. Like that I enjoy talking to them and that I appreciate their presence. And I just want people to know that they matter to me. That's how I want to be remembered, as just a light.
I got some rapid fire questions for you. Who is your favorite teacher?
I'm going to do 2 favorite teachers. My 2 favorite teachers are probably Mr. Lickfield and Miss Jessup.
What is your biggest fear?
Probably being alone.
Hot or cold weather?
Hot. I like tanning.
Who is the greatest athlete of all time?
LeBron.
I'm Logan Honecker, and this is Alyssa Thomas, and this is Cat Chat.
Thank you for watching this episode of Cat Chat. Cat Chat is produced in collaboration with the West Oaks Tech Team. Views expressed on this show reflect the opinions of student hosts and guests only. They do not necessarily reflect the views of the West Oaks High School faculty, staff, or administration.
Tune in every week to catch up to-date episodes of Cat Chat. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the playlist to watch all of our videos or episodes of Cat Chat. For the latest news and happenings in Wildcat Sports, follow our Instagram at WSHS Sports Marketing. Thanks for watching. I'm Logan Honecker.
And I'm Haley Smith.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Time.